Okay. Welcome back. For myself as well. Continue for my last save game? Yes. Two-handed weapons do more damage than one-handed weapons, but don't block as effectively. Yeah, so my last broadcast, I forgot to enable the microphone in my broadcast settings. And though I was talking, I recorded none of it because I didn't have it turned on. Excuse me. So, got that changed. It's better now. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's right. Save yourself on top of a bridge. Okay, where am I going? Alright, take a look. Oops, take a look at the map. Nope, no, I don't want to wait. Talk to Jarl of Whiterun. Oh, that's right. It's there's a map right there. Oh, okay. So I am going to talk to Jarl of Whiterun, right? So, the compass then. Hey, buddy. Hey there, horsey. Okay, I'm not really sure. A local map. Oh, okay, so. Oh, damn it. Is there a sprint button? What the hell? What was that noise? There's something.
Need something? An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. Take a look.
Oh shit, did I just spend all my gold? I didn't even see that. Fuck still.
May your road lead you to warm sands. The road makes this... Take a look.
Oh, damn it.
Take a look.
Ah, darn it. Alright,
I hope that you will to do this with us again.
Shit, where's my, how do I freaking see that? Okay. So I've brought my weight down a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Fire is not a toy. All this talk of dragons returning to the world makes me more than a little nervous.
Moons protect. I hope we do not encounter one of them on the road.
I suppose if we do,
The
we
longer
will find
we
out
travel
just how
the roads
fast
of
each of us
Skyrim,
can run.
As the saying goes, you do not need to be faster
will
than
come
a
back.
dragon.
And also
You need
your
only
coin.
be faster than your friends.
How can I assist?
It is a strange sight. The white flakes that sometimes fall from the sky.
Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair price.
They'll never see you coming.
Oh. Well. Maybe no
May the
time.
sun keep you warm, even in this land of bitter cold.
Hey, who are you?
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed for the day.
It has been too long since I tasted.
Okay, whatever, fine. Run hell, you old bitch.
It would be a secret more. And yet, my body shakes with the need. Control yourself. Do not frighten away our customers.
Oh, I guess I keep going that way. Oh. Okay, so this is just a waste of time, huh?
I own the Pelagia farm, just...
Why am I so tall?
outside the city walls. Nimriel takes good care of things for me.
Okay then. Shorty.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Melikath is a Daedric prince of curses and the spurned. Many orcs worship him as their god king. Sorry I'm quiet, I'm just really into the game. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna try to be a little more talkative here.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors. Dragons I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say.
Could be right, friend.
We'll
Could
pay
be right.
whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
Do your good deed
Besides,
for the day.
Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. Long live the Empire.
So say you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
Sure,
Thanks.
let's do that.
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Oh, I was supposed to do something for her? I'll craft an iron dagger.
That's a decent weapon you've made there. Got some good pieces out here. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. All right, then. Have you met my father? He's a steward.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We've got small weapons as well as big. The finest weapons and armor. Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her, War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters?
Who's in charge of Whiterun?
That'll be the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager. What with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgruf's a tough old Nord. He can handle it.
Oh, thank you.
Good doing business with you.
I work for Bellathor, the general goods store.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More. I don't claim to be the... This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you... I helped my father. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting. That kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. You think all... The counsel my father provides the Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise the advisor, and leave it at that. Need something? I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. All right, then. Yes? Need something? I'm waiting.
I've tempered the hide helmet.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? All right, then.
Okay, moving on with my quest here. The Drunken Huntsman.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Tell me about Clan Battleborn.
Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too. Aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will.
What about Clan Greymane?
Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance.
Well, why the few of the Clan Greymane?
Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. What have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us.
I see. Well, thank you, sir.
You watch yourself out there.
Whoop, where'd you go? Jesus. Hey. Hi, Janessa.
I know nothing of fear, and nothing of remorse. Pay my fee, and together we will vanquish any foe.
So, you're a mercenary.
I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it?
Another time, perhaps.
If you change your mind, seek me out here. Walk always in shadows, so that you will see your foes before they see you.
Thanks for the advice. Dude, what is up with your eyes?
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
Why the name Drunken Huntsman?
Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop.
Who should I talk to for work?
Try Hulda. The innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market. You should check in at Dragon's Reach, too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help.
Indeed. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for your business.
Rising Threat, Volume 3, by Lethennel of Sunhold. The following is the account of Lethennel of Sunhold, an Ultima refugee from Somerset Isle who came to Cyrodiil in the early years of the Fourth Era. According to Lethennel, he did not flee the aftermath of the Oblivion crisis in Somerset, rather he fled the darkening shadow of the Thalmor upon my beloved homeland. Lethennel had a very intense presence, to put it politely, and some of his accusations of Thalmor involved border on madness. This may be why his fervent warnings and outspoken criticisms of the Thalmor and the Aldmeri dominion went unheeded, but history has at least partially vindicated Lethennel's claims. Draxus Aradia, Imperial Historian. Ever so cautiously, I formed a cabal made up of others who distrusted the motives and methods of the Thalmor. Over several months, I liquidated my ancestral holdings and took whatever inheritance I could without raising any suspicions. I would follow after Rinendor and help him restore his reputation and status. We would then return to best the Thalmor at their own game and win back the mores and morals of the Altamar. The rest of my cabal would stay on Somerset Isle and win the trust of the Thalmor on whatever level best suited each of them, sending clandestine missives to me whenever possible. After weeks of painstaking investigations and exorbitant bribes, I was able to learn that Rinendor was placed on a ship to Anvil. I booked my own passage to Anvil. My search almost ended there, for Rinendor had never arrived in Anvil Harbor. My instinct that Rinendor met a duplicitous end was confirmed when I sought out several of the deckhands who were reported to be aboard Rinendor's vessel. All died under mysterious and violent circumstances. The first of many attempts on my life occurred soon after. Needless to say, I survived. My grand plan to stymie the Thalmor fell apart without an esteemed leader to rally behind. I went into hiding, waiting anxiously for word of the Thalmor's activities back on Somerset Isle. Over the following years, I tried to bend the ear of the Empire through various avenues and warn them of the Thalmor's doings. The Empire, however, was having enough troubles dealing with the aftermath of the Oblivion crisis with its own borders without seeking trouble in faraway Somerset. With the assassination of Emperor Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, and the self-sacrifice of Martin Septim, the true savior of Somerset Isle and the rest of the Tamriel, the Empire's leadership was left defunct. High Chancellor Okato convinced the full Elder Council in an unsuccessful bid to select a new emperor without an emperor. The Empire beyond the reach of Cyrodiil began to splinter. Okato reluctantly agreed to become the potentate under the terms of the Elder Council charter until imperial rule could be reestablished. But a reluctant leader is rarely a strong leader. Potentate Okato made admirable efforts to rein in the bedlam that threatened to rip the Empire apart, and was even making headway when Red Mountain erupted and destroyed much of Vardenval, likely from Thalmor tampering, but I had to find proof of their misdeediness. What was left of Morrowind was thrown into absolute chaos. The effects of the eruption were felt even in Black Marsh, destroying roads and cutting off the Imperial garrisons there. None were prepared for what happened next. I have no idea what's going on. I just read all that, I still don't know. I can't sleep in that bed, can I? Both these beds are on. Oh, force numbers.
That's close enough.
Oh, yeah, my bad, my bad, I'm yeah.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
What?
What say you in your defense?
There we go.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go.
I didn't
After
take
you pay the
anything.
fine, of course.
Or did I? I didn't take nothing, man. You guys got the wrong. You got the wrong man.
Glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.
I'm the commander of the
Oh,
guard
Jesus.
here in Whiterun.
Okay.
My boys will keep you safe. Don't you worry.
Okay then. Well. Hello, Dragon's Reach. Here I come. Oh. Hey, buddy. Guess you got in the place alone, huh? Okay. Hey, Fiona.
Don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean floor.
Lady, I got no feet. What are you talking about?
If
Hey,
my
Gerda.
cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off.
Okay. Well, your cleaning is getting in my way, so you're gonna move off. Alright.
What will this have to do then? Nothing?
Hi.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Okay, that's what I thought. I don't have to fuck you up. Irilith. You're freaking Avatar wannabe. Yeah, that's what I called you. Avatar wannabe. Alright, anyways.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Fucking A. You bet. Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak. Then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not... I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties. That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Where are these kids?
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Still sounds like a fetch quest, buddy. Yeah. Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Alright, well, what can you tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know the stone tablet's even in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
Oh. So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
I get that. Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Thanks. Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Do you owe any allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant?
No.
Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay. Succeeded what exactly? What? Guys? What am I doing? Oh, retrieve the Dragon Stone. Retrieve the Golden Claw. Deliver the storm to the sword to Proventus of Venici. No, there's all kinds of shit going on. Hour slept 0. Hours waiting 0. 3. Days past 1. How do I see when I need sleep? I mean, is there
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Can I kill you now?
Another wanderer, here to
Yeah,
lick my
okay.
father's boots. Good job.
Alright, so... Oh, this is crazy in VR. And thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it.
Another
This is-
wanderer, here to lick my father's boots.
Actually, the first time I've ever even played Skyrim is right now on the VR. Alright, so where am I going? Bleak Falls Barrow. Alright, where is it? Where am I right now? Yeah, Dragon's Reach, okay, so... Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely enjoying the game. I'm getting used to it still. I mean, it's very involved. I'm not used to. Oh geez, Nords of Skyrim. Do I really want to read that? You know what? Maybe I'll come back for it. I've read a lot today already. No, I mean when I first walked into here, I thought this was pretty amazing looking. I didn't even go over here yet. I can't take the meat. Use cooking spit. See, I don't know when I'm supposed to sleep or whatnot. I know there's... One day has passed so far. But I've not had my guy sleep yet. Auto-saving.
What is it? Dragons? If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
What's going on with your eyes? Just kind of shield over your eyes? Alright.
Will rule Skyrim forever!
Okay, how you doing, buddy?
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
Why was Talos worship outlawed?
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it
The White Gold Concordat.
Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here. And in Skyrim...
Oh, there's the moon, cool.
Never forsake mighty Talos.
Aren't you worried you'll be arrested?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips. His voice in my throat.
What can you tell me about Talos?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of
the
voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Okay, well, thank you for enlightening me.
And deserve our praise you do, for we are one Ere you ascended, and the 8th became 9. You
What is it?
among us stray fallows.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon had
Standard PS4.
then it'd be a different story.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
I can't stop now.
Just one gold, please.
Here you go.
Thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Why are you begging?
It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Really? Really? No. So should I say this? I'm probably not gonna say it. No matter. I could adopt you if you want.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
I don't even have a place I can live.
Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
Whoa, hey, stand down, girl.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
I didn't say a word to you. Just telling me to go in here? Am I supposed to go in here? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Huh? Alright, you know what? You can stay there. That's where I'm supposed to go? No, I don't want to wait any. Map. Oh, my dog is whining. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to call it a broadcast for today. But keep an eye on my channel. I broadcast, about once a night. And I do plan on broadcasting a few hours come over the weekend here for sure. So just keep an eye on my channel, and thanks for watching. Unfortunately, my dog is whining like a mother right now. I had to take her out so she can do her thing. And thanks again for watching.